If you clicked on this video, then I need you to watch this video until the end, okay? Because I promise this video will change your life, okay? If you're starting your fitness journey, if you're in between your fitness journey, or if you just want some motivation to begin or just to keep going, just like even just tips on how to do it, how to get the results you want to get, this video is for you. Watch this video till the end because I'm about to be dropping some amazing gems, okay? So hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla and on my page I focus all on self-growth, fitness, and just motivation all together. So in today's video I want to talk about my 50-pound transformation and just my fitness journey all together, because I don't know, I feel like I never really spoke on it. I spoke on how I lost 30 pounds in like a month or whatever, or 20 pounds in a month, but I never really spoke on like my fitness journey overall from like start to where I am now, because I started out not being healthy, being overweight, to now becoming a full personal trainer and just overall healthier person altogether, inside and out. And I just want to talk about it, okay? So let's begin. So this story starts all the way to when I was, how old was I in 2020? I think I was like 17. Sorry, getting older. I'm 22 now. But I was 17 and I was a little bit thicker, chunkier. So let me rewind a little bit more past that too. When I was a freshman to sophomore in high school, I used to do cheer. So I was a cheerleader, but I was never really into healthy eating. I was never really into working out outside of me doing cheer. And we would like run a mile, but I was still eating bad. But I lived in a neighborhood where I had a lot of my friends in the neighborhood, so I would always go outside. So I was walking off all those calories naturally. So I was naturally working out because I was walking outside with my friends, you know, just hanging out with them when you're a kid. And I was also doing cheer. So that was just naturally what happened. But when I started my junior year of high school, I moved neighborhoods and I also stopped cheerleading because I ended up getting arthritis in my wrist and I couldn't hold people up anymore because it hurt. I sprained my wrist and it turned into arthritis, so couldn't do that anymore. So I ended up moving. I fell into a major depression. It was just a lot going on in the neighborhood I moved into. My friends weren't really living near me, and around that time when you're 16, everybody's starting to drive. So if I wanted to hang out with my friends, we would be driving places, but I wouldn't be walking around the neighborhood. So I was not walking around as much. I would drive to their houses or they would drive to mine, or we would go out to eat, to movies, but I was not active at all, and also depressed on top of that. So this is when I started to overeat to the max. I was just eating cakes, donuts, fast food every day. Literally, I had 2 honey buns a day, 2 donuts a day. Like I'm telling you guys, I should have been bigger than what I was, but I don't know if it's just genetics, but that was the heaviest I've ever been. And yeah, I was just sad, just eating a lot and just not being healthy at all. And I remember I started getting a job. I got a job at McDonald's and I lost a little bit of weight because I was naturally walking around in the job, because you know when you're standing up all day, you're walking. So that helped, but I was also still eating bad, drinking soda. I still was a little bit pudgy in my stomach area. Like I felt like I didn't have a fit body. Like maybe my genetics naturally, maybe I was always naturally brolic and like kind of toned, but it was still like overweight for my stature. You know what I mean? I was still kind of overweight and I was still unhealthy. Keep that in mind. Unhealthiness is what is the thing. You could still like look okay, but if you're unhealthy, you're unhealthy. So I was unhealthy. I was eating bad. I was eating McDonald's every single day because I was working there and I was like 16. But I had somebody that I was talking to at the time, and I was dealing with them, and we were like, you know, together or whatever. And I remember vividly, I'm not going to go into details about it because this is not what this is about, but we ended up falling off and I was going through major heartbreak on top of that. And I remember telling myself, and it's so funny because this was right before COVID. Like this was 2020, beginning of the year, so right before COVID. And mind you, I'm still in high school, so you walk around in high school a lot, you're kind of burning a little bit of calories. But I remember vividly like going through that little breakup and just being so hurt and so sad, like literally distraught. And I was like, something clicked in my mind. I was like, you know what, I'm not going to be hard on myself. I'm not going to be down on myself. I'm not going to self-sabotage myself anymore. I'm not going to continue to not focus and care about myself. I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is my sign to focus and pour into me. So I remember I had a friend, a close friend. I miss her, but I had a close friend, and she was really heavy in the gym. And we were like seniors in high school at this time. I was like 17. And she used to always go to the gym. And I remember asking her, I'm like, can I go to the gym with you one day? And she was like, yeah, let's go. So we ended up going to the gym together. we were being consistent for 2 weeks. We were going to the gym together, but as you guys know, COVID happened, and with COVID followed lockdown. So I remember when COVID first happened, school was shut down. We ended up being off school, and I thought, you know, like, oh, we're not gonna be in school for just like 2 weeks, is whatever. And 2 weeks turned into a year, and I ended up graduating in a car because we couldn't be in person. But anyways, so when COVID hit, I couldn't go to the gym. Either the gyms were closed or my parents didn't want me going to the gym. I remember that. No, my parents didn't, because you know when COVID hit, like, everybody was afraid. So my parents didn't want me to go into the gym. My parents did not want me going to work because everybody was scared. You know, we didn't know what this was, you know. So I had to quit my job at McDonald's, and I also stopped going to the gym. But what I ended up doing was I ended up finding Chloe Tings. Okay, shout out to her. But she gets a lot of slack, but I actually feel like her workouts are helpful to people who work out from home. You know, she's actually one of the reasons why I do the workouts I do. But I ended up doing her workouts. Like, every single day I was doing the Chloe Ting workout, and I did not know anything about fitness. I did not know, but I'm like, you know what, like, I need to stay active, and it was actually helping with my mental health. Like, I remember when I first started going to the gym, before COVID, my mom told me, she was like, this is gonna be your thing. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, it just makes you happy. And now I see why she said that. But I was, you know, doing Chloe Ting's workouts. So where I went wrong was I wasn't eating enough in the beginning, and I was not doing enough strength training. Okay, so this went on for about a few months until I went to college. Like I said, this was around COVID, but around COVID, where I was living at in North Carolina, they still let you go in person to live on campus. We just had some classes online. So I went in person to go on campus, and the campus had a gym. So that's when I started going to the gym. And because I didn't have weights of my own, so I went to the gym and I started using the dumbbells, started using machines, and I, you know, started building muscle and everything else, and still having like a lean type of body. You know what I'm saying? And that's when everything was better for me. So what I did then was, as I was going to the gym, I incorporated nutritional meals, but actually eating, because before I was under eating. And a lot of people make that mistake when they first start working out. And you know, it's funny, when I was under eating, I wasn't losing weight like that. Like, I started to get the body I wanted when I started eating nutritional, healthy meals instead of not eating at all. Like, I literally would not eat the way I was supposed to eat. And I started eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between, and I did daily cardio. Like, I did 30 minutes of cardio each and every single day. Like, that's just what I did, like 30 to 20 minutes of cardio each and every day, because I feel like cardio is just good for your overall fat loss, keeping your stomach flat, and also just like your heart rate as well. So I like doing cardio. But like I said, with the meals, like, for example, I talked about this before, but breakfast, our school had a place where they had breakfast, and they had healthy options. So I'm pretty sure, I forgot what I was do. I think I would do eggs and bacon. They didn't have turkey bacon, so I was forced to do regular bacon. And some days I would do pancakes and grits, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it's school cafeteria, so it's not much they could do. But every single day they had a healthy option for lunch or dinner. So they had the unhealthy option and the healthy option, and I would always do the healthy option. No matter how bad it tasted, I would force myself to do the healthy option, because I was like, okay, I want this body, like, I want to be healthy, I want, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, I don't care, like, I have to eat healthy, you know what I mean? So even if it wasn't good, I knew it was healthier. They had like a sign of everything, the ingredients, how many calories it was. They even had a vegan station and everything else. So I would always either do vegan or the healthy option. Most of the time healthy, because just because it's vegan doesn't mean it's healthy. And I cut out soda completely. I was strictly doing water. I wasn't even doing juice. I just now started to give myself grace and allow myself to do juice every once in a while. But when I do juice, it's like pineapple juice. Like, even that's not the best for you, but that's what I'll do if I want to like cheat and just crave juice. But a tip for you guys on here, if you guys are addicted to juice, or if you're addicted to soda, the taste of soda, I want you to make a smoothie like with fruit, coconut water, and then get what's it called, get the sparkling water that they have. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's sparkling water, any type of sparkling water that you could find, like from Publix or something like that, and add that in your smoothie. And it's not going to be like, it's not going to be soda exactly, but I feel like the taste gives you a soda feel, because you get that sparkling sense along with fruit and flavor, you know, and it's not as bad for you like as soda is, you know what I mean? So that's what I was doing too at times, until I just didn't even want the sparkling flavor to it. But I might do that today though, the sparkling water with a smoothie, and see how that tastes, you know, Birdman hands, you know. But yeah, what else? I'm trying to think about like other like things that I learned along this journey of mine, because I don't know, I just feel like as you go, it becomes like a lifestyle change. And I also realized like throughout this journey, you can rely on motivation, but don't strictly rely on motivation to keep going, because a lot of the times if you're not motivated to do it, you have to just do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to push ourselves to do it. Like I have days now where I don't feel like doing it. Like I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like recording. I don't feel like working out. But I still say, you know what? I want a healthy lifestyle. I want this for myself. I want to be healthy. I want to be in shape. I want to have this type of body. So I just, you know, get up, suck it up, and just do what I have to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I would just say don't always rely on the motivation, and sometimes you just have to push yourself. You really do, you know. And honestly, like I would say that I am the happiest I've ever been in my life now than I was before I was 17, you know, in high school, not being healthy, eating bad, and just going through it, like sad, emotional eating. I was just depressed, and I feel like fitness really changed my life and just changed it for the better. It changed my mental altogether, not just physical, but my mental. Everything about my life started elevating and glowing. It gave me a new career path. It gave me everything. You know what I mean? It just gave me so much mentally and physically, and just it gave me a hobby. It gave me something to focus on instead of focusing on boys, distractions, things that don't really matter. You know, now I can focus on, you know, bettering myself and also helping other people better themselves as well. You know what I mean? So I just hope this video motivated whoever needed to hear it. Also, I want to let you know before I go too, I forgot to say this. Do not focus on the scale, okay? A lot of times we focus on the scale too much. It can like not encourage us to keep going. It could discourage us to keep going. And I feel like when you do that, that's just like being like hard on yourself, and that's kind of like torturing yourself, because a lot of the times we could be gaining muscle and looking better and being healthier, but the scale might go up, or the scale might still be the same, but you're still gaining muscle and you're still losing fat. The fat just turned into muscle, okay? So don't look at the scale too much. If you need to, take before pictures. That's what I did. I saw my progress by taking pictures. I never really was looking at the scale too much, because that really didn't matter. Like I saw progress by looking at pictures and being like, oh wow, like I see my booty getting bigger. I see my waist getting smaller. I see my arms getting more toned in pictures. You know what I mean? So take pictures as you go. What I say is every single time after a workout, take a picture. Even if you're working out from home, go in the mirror, take a picture in your workout outfit. And that's it. You know what I mean? So you could just see your progress, and then don't look at the pictures until at least 2 months of being in your journey, and then you'll see, oh snap, like I made so much progress. You know what I'm saying? So that was the last thing I wanted to let you guys know before we get out of here. But please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you made it to the end of this video, I love you so much, and thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.